What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's crackin'? What's percolate? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler, and yeah, hey, that's my favorite movie in the background. I don't own the rights to it. Clearly, I don't. But yeah, that's one of my favorite movies in the background. Stomp the Yard, the first one, not the second one, the first one. Also, Rainforest Films. I got the perfect script for Stomp the Yard 3. Y'all will love it. Way, way, way better than Stomp the Yard 2. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Also, if you need an actor, I'm that dude. This video though has nothing to do with my favorite movie. Actually, my favorite movie is Have Plenty. Y'all check that out. It has everything to do. This is a Black Panther video, and it's about Storm. Yup. Y'all like Storm? She's an X-Men. You're right. She is an X-Men. She is also undeniably the. Ooh, listen. When I tell you T'Challa got a thing, him and Storm got a thing going on. T'Challa and Storm sitting in a tree. Kissing. First came marriage, then came all that, man. They didn't tie these people. It's some video. It's some Marvel videos out there where Storm and T'Challa's daughter. Yes, like it's called The Young Avengers, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all check that out. It might be available on Disney Plus. I doubt it, but nevertheless, Storm. How did she and T'Challa get to where they at today? And I got a surprise for y'all because I was reading this and shout out to my man, the Blurred Cave. He actually put this out. There. And when I went and got the book, I was like, damn, Storm, you tough. My wife is sitting right here. So when I read this line to her later on, she'll be like, she a bad one. She is. So how did Storm and T'Challa, how did Ororo Monroe and T'Challa, because really T'Challa only got one name. How did they come across one another? Well, it's real simple. So, right before he was an adolescent, hitting them teenage years, T'Challa had to go on a walkabout. You don't know what a walkabout is? Look him up. It's really when a young man leaves his village and he goes off to find himself as a man, prove himself, come back to the village. So T'Challa went on a walkabout. Well, on his walkabout, I don't know how the hell, that's a long walk. But he walked from Wakanda, which is fictional, to Cairo, Egypt, which is real. That's a hell of a walk. Anyway, when he got there, he ran across this stunning adolescent female. She ain't really had nothing up here. She ain't really had nothing back there. She was adolescent. Some of y'all pedophiles, y'all stop that. She had the beautiful blue eyes and she had the white hair. He was struck. She was a thief in Cairo. He'd be like, what? Storm's a queen. Storm ain't there. Storm used to be a damn thief in Cairo, Egypt. Yes, she did. Think I'm lying? Look up Storm and the Shadow King. She was working for the Shadow King. And the Shadow King, I'm not going to get into that here because he got a whole history behind him. And that history is better told by X-Men fans. I'm not going to do that. Nevertheless, Storm and T'Challa, when he meets her, comes across her in Cairo, Egypt, they go off together. I'm thinking something along the lines of the Blue Lagoon took place. I might be telling my age with that one, but if those of y'all that don't know the reference to the Blue Lagoon, look up the Blue Lagoon and you'll understand exactly what I mean when I say Storm and T'Challa went off as pubescent. I think that's the word. Is it pubescent? That's before adolescent. Pubescent, male and female, and went off. They did. Marvel never talks about what they did, but for y'all to just be y'all made a pledge to each other then. And that pledge has held strong over the decades. I give two damns who Storm done been with, and she done been with some people. Forge, Wolverine. I think even Cyclops got a little bit of that, action. But hey, T'Challa not innocent. He not. I ain't even finna act like that. He been, he just came back from the Intergalactic Empire thing, Wakanda Intergalactic Empire, and they never really even showed it. But in the comic, they basically insinuate that him and Nakia do not get along. Nakia, y'all know who Nakia is. Not the Marvel Cinematic Universe version. I'm talking about Nakia in the comics. T'Challa then rejected her in Wakanda. She got a man on for T'Challa, and who she cool with. Eric Killmonger. But I digress. But anyway, this scene, I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick, because I was like, Storm, that's how you talk to the female? You talk to her like that? Like, I had to swing on her. Like I don't want to say I grabbed my pearls because that don't sound right. Here it is. Here it is. So it starts right here. It's the maroon base, the intergalactic empire of Wakanda. It's my comic book. I bought it. So in essence, what winds up happening is Storm has a conversation with Nakia in this comic book. And basically she's letting Nakia know that during the time that T'Challa was with her, she understands some things might occur. And with what they're getting ready to undertake, that if something happens to her or T'Challa finds himself by himself, that Nakia step in and handle that business for T'Challa. This is the coldest line. I'm going to read this line. My wife is not on camera, but I guarantee you're going to hear her voice when I read this line. So Storm tells Nakia, well, let me see. Here we go. We're going to start it off. Storm tells Nakia, Commander, I have not come to shame you, and I have not come to vent my jealousies. I love T'Challa. I love him more than I have ever loved any man. Do you know what that means? She'll kill somebody with that dude. And she'll kill him over him. That's exactly what that means. She crazy. Boy, look, don't get this one wrong. And she got the power to do it. Anyway, she says, it means that there's almost nothing more important to me than his happiness and peace of mind. I'm going to read that one more time. She says there's nothing more important to me than his happiness and peace of mind. Y'all need to know T'Challa feels the same way about Storm. She says that in this coming war, there will be moments when I will not be around to ensure either. This is when Nakia got beside herself. And she said, and you think I can make him happy? Storm said, I'm like, God, that's tough. Of course not. Not a woman alive can give T'Challa what I can give.
Facts.
That's a cold ass line.
That's cold.
That's cold ass line. Look here. When I'm not around him and his mind ain't right, I need you to make sure he's straight. So you saying I can take your place? Hell no. You can't. Ain't a woman alive that can do what I can do for him. Do you not know that women, even in the Marvel universe, outnumber dudes? Do you know what Ororo Monroe was telling this chick who's around him in Wakanda more than she is because she's off in Krakoa with the X-Men? Do you know what she just told this dude? I can do more for him in less time than you can do for him in most time. Let me tell y'all how bad this thing go. I'm reading the Intergalactic Empire. And first of all, once again, I want to send a special shout out to Nisha Coates. You did that. Like I said, the twist that you put on the slave trade, absolutely beautiful. But the fact of the matter that T'Challa was with her. And when I say with her, he was with Nakia. And you know who he was dreaming about the whole time? He was dreaming about Ororo Monroe. Do you not listen? This is why I say they need to recast Kevin. They need to recast T'Challa. Because the love between T'Challa and Ororo Monroe, that beacon for him to get back home, that ain't no different than that damn beacon that Barry gets from Iris Allen. That beacon that Barry Allen gets to get his ass out the Speed Force, to get to Iris Allen, she's his link. She's his lightning rod. That's T'Challa's lightning rod. That's why I say that damn story need to be told. That's why I said T'Challa needs to be recast. We don't have stories showing black love like that anywhere in media. It's always the dude doing something stupid or the woman doing something stupid. But something that transcends time and distance, we ain't got them stories. I'm at the 9:39 mark. I'm going to cut it off right here. I ain't saying, I'm just saying that's the story how to Storm and T'Challa met. Y'all click, like, subscribe. Peace.